Hello everybody, hi there, hope you're super well and welcome to the Witching Forecast with me, Laura D. So, I do apologise if the shot's a bit wonky. I literally broke my tripod minutes before going on air, so it's a little bit askew with, so hopefully that's not too annoying. Anyway, this week on the Witching Forecast we go from the beautiful month of April through Beltane into May. So this is the Witching Forecast for the week of April the 27th to Sunday, May the 3rd. And that takes us through Beltane, one of the most beautiful and powerful magical fairy festivals of the year. So Beltane is on May the 1st and it is a festival of life, of the fecundity, love using that word, of the land, of fertility, of nature, of the blossoms. There's so many myths and folklore and magic around Beltane. I do have a couple of videos on my channel all about Beltane if you want to go and have a look. But make sure that you spend some time on the 1st and also on the 31st as well, on Beltane Eve, really tuning into the energy of the land. And there is a lovely, if you get up early enough, a lovely folklore bit of information that if you get up early on Beltane morn and wash your face in the dew, you'll be beautiful for like the whole year, forever. You'll look younger and all fairy-like. So that's a great way to start the day. There's lots of divination around true love, because it's traditionally a time of relationship, of connecting with people, and it's on the opposite side of the wheel in Australia and the Southern Hemisphere. You guys are approaching Samhain. So you both have two big portal times, Beltane being the time of life and birth and passion, and Samhain being the time of death and transformation. So we're on that axis, and to be fair, I always feel very Samhain-y at Beltane. Like I always feel quite shadowy energy at Beltane. I think it's just the way my chart lines up, and I feel super happy around Samhain. But as we say, a big hello to everyone that I've seen watching. We've got Luce, we've got Andrea, we've got Debbie, we've got Simeon, we've got Tony. Tony's managed to watch, that's brilliant. Thank you guys. So if you want to find out more about Beltane, then do check out my YouTube channel. But there's loads of information out there, and just go and see the hawthorns if you can, if you're allowed to leave the house and there's nature around you that's safe for you to go to. This year, you know, usually in Glastonbury, Beltane is one of the biggest things. It's a massive festival. We have parades and maypoles, and of course this year we're not going to have that. But I think even though that's upsetting, this is a time to really listen to nature and listen to Mother Earth. Listen to what the Earth Goddess and the wild trees want, and rather than act and be all human about it, to just sit back, to meditate, to be with nature and see how it feels and see what we feel is coming through as well. And there'll be Esther here, mwah, love you. Oh, so nice to see you all today. So happy Monday. As always, the Witching Forecast is going to go through a tarot card for the week and an oracle card for the week, and then I'm going to go through all the star signs and do your cards for the week. And as always as well, do check out your sun sign, your moon sign and your rising sign if you know them, because that's the triple magic of having 3 readings and finding out more about the energy of the week for you. So before we go into it, can I just say thank you to everyone that signed up for my Red Witch Tarot School. I'm super excited. That's starting on May the 11th, and there is still time to sign up now. If you want to join, do pop over to my website, all the W's, lauradalligan.com. Without further ado, I've brought loads of cards with me. I just didn't know which ones to use today, so yes, I've got a few with me. So we'll start with the tarot card for the week for everybody. And let's use the Tarot of the She, as we often do. The Tarot of the She for our card for the week. So this is for everybody. Let's focus in on the energy for everybody this week, this April, turning to Beltane and going into May, going into the seasons of the summer and the Fae. Okay, 2 came up. I go with that. Like I've struggled to pick just one anyway, and because one's slightly tougher and one's more beautiful, I think they work well together. So the cards I've got for everybody for the week ahead is, here we are. So we've got the Dancer 8, traditionally the 8 of Cups, and the Maker of Earth, traditionally the Ace of Pentacles. So let's go on a journey, starting with the Dancer 8 or the 8 of Cups. So escaping stagnation. Who of us feel a little bit of that right now in some area of our life? I feel probably everybody in some area of your lives, even if you're being really active and really positive, there's some things that just feel stuck right now. Well, energetically, this week is going to be an amazing week to really refocus your energy and find out what truly means something to you. It doesn't matter if what the world thinks is good for you. Doesn't matter. What do you think is good for you? If you're doing something, it doesn't fill you with joy anymore, but your heart is yearning to be somewhere else, maybe not physically right now, but maybe doing something else, or living your day-to-day life a slightly different way. This card is saying, walk away from what is draining you, soulfully leave behind things that feel stuck, and embrace the magic and the adventure. My podcast of the day today was all about embracing the adventure of the soul, and this is kind of it, letting stagnation go and moving forward to follow your bliss. And also, this is a very Beltane card. So the maker, the energy of earth. This is a wonderful week to set new intentions, to start new projects, to start new business plans or ideas. This is a perfect week to make something, to create something, to connect with the element of earth, to connect with the land, and watch the doors open for you. So if you're in the middle of a new project or something you really want to do or put your mind towards, the earth cards are also quite good for finances, for health and for strength. So focusing energy on something that's going to move you forward, and also connecting with the spirits of the land. Like there's a real lovely tree spirit there, or a gnome. And this is actually the perfect week. It's so fairy out there. Even if you can't go outside, maybe looking into your garden or into your balcony, connect with the spirits of the land and connect with the fae and the trees and the energy of life. Because I feel this week, if you focus on something that's going to be good for your soul, it's like the universe is kind of aligning to lead you forward in the right direction. So that's a lovely start. Or do we want goddesses, or do we want animal card for the week? Or shall we have both? Shall we? You can't decide. It's because it's meant to be both, isn't it? And it is Beltane week, so let's go with a goddess and with an animal. Brilliant. Let's have a little look. Well, yes, I can't make my mind up, and it's a special festival, so let's have 2 oracle cards for everybody, and then we're going to go through the week. So let's have a little look. Everybody, which goddess is coming through? Ooh, interesting. Vila. So Vila is a goddess of the forests, a goddess of animals, and a goddess of shape-shifting. She has the horse, which is a very Beltane white horse, with a very Beltane energy, and the wolf as well. There's a duality there of light, of dark, of the woods, of the unconscious, and the fields of the sort of the practical life, everyday life. So this is a great time to kind of transform. It's a time to, you know, with the cards we saw before, leaving behind things that don't serve you, moving towards things that are going to feed you and nurture you more. Get on the horse, journey into the new. This is a time to embrace change, spread your wings and fly, okay? I think Vila means light as well. I've got a feeling it does. It might be wrong, but I think Vila does mean light. So it's a week of transforming into your higher self, a week of listening to your wild truth, to listen to your intuition, and to really journey forwards with the horse there. So beautiful energy. And yeah, this time of year is amazing with the horse energy. If you live in the UK, we have so many horses carved into the chalk on the hills, and it's a really summertime energy of celebrating life and fertility and new adventures beckoning. Okay, so then we'll also pick a animal card for the week. This one wants to come up. Oh, so nice. Have we had this one before? I think we have, haven't we? So animal card is, there's a very white energy here. Look, everything is white. And this is about fresh starts, about clean energy, fresh starts. Also, when we look at Beltane, the colours for Beltane's are, of course, the green of life, but also it's red for the goddess and white for the god, being that because it is blood and sperm. Oh, we only just started. Like last week, we won about short willies, and we won about sperm in the first 5 minutes. I say we, I mean me, no one else's fault. But anyway, it's all about the masculine and the feminine balance at this time. So you've got the Swan card there as well, which is about grace and beauty and sovereignty. So this is a lovely energy for partnerships as well, because we don't forget that Beltane is a time of partnerships, it's a time of love. I'll read you what it says. You who glides across the waters of my soul. Oh, so that's just beautiful. I like that so much. Bring me your wisdom and light. Help me transform into elegance and grace. inspire me with dignity and the spirit of beauty. So here we have transformation and shape-shifting. Just think we've got a theme this week. I just can't quite tell what it is. And also with the tarot for the week, you know, letting go and releasing what's dragging you down. I've been feeling quite low over the weekend because it's like old stuff that keeps coming up and repeating. And it's been a conscious effort to be able to do this, really, to try and step out of that and see there's somewhere else that you can go. So this really resonates for me, and sort of feeling like you can take the steps forward by being practical and working on things you love to move you forward. We've got the shape-shifting goddess. Anything is possible this Beltane. Don't forget, anything is possible. And follow the light with grace and you'll be able to move forward. Let's read that one more time. You who glides across the waters of my soul, bring me your wisdom and light. That's lovely. I like that so much. So there's some beautiful energies for the week ahead. It's a powerful week, energetically going through Beltane, and we've got some support. I mean, I'm going to do a bit more research on Vila, the goddess, as well. I've got a feeling she's maybe Eastern European. I need to do some research though. My geeking is failing me on this one. But Stephanie says, such a beautiful and relevant first card. Yes, I need to discover what's in my heart by playing more, acknowledging the gems of wisdom within my inner child. Thank you so much for the inspiration. Oh no, it's absolute pleasure. That is perfectly it. I think you've summed it up so right, Stephanie. This is about discovering what's in your heart, discovering what's in your soul, and take whatever direction you need to go. Okay, lovely. Let us get on with the cards for every star sign. I think someone asked for Pisces. Pisces is coming, Claire. Pisces is coming. We're going to go through all the star signs. So, guys and girls, which card shall I use? I'll go back with the Tarot of the She this week, I think, because I do love them. It's my dear friend Emily who created these. So what we're going to do is start with Team Taurus, because we are in the sun sign of Taurus. So if you don't know your birth chart, do go and have a little search online at astro.com or ALAB, or there's more. Put in your date, time and place of birth, and you'll be able to find your whole chart. And what we'll need for today or for every week is your sun, your moon and your ascendant. So let's have a look for you guys, starting with Taurus. This also applies to Taurus rising and Taurus moon. Okay, lovely Team Taurus. What's coming in? I'm Yoda, apparently. The Elder. Now, this is the 5 there is the Taurus card. So it's a Hierophant traditionally. So you have got, out of the Major Arcana, the only Taurus card in the Major Arcana. It's come up this week. Oh, it feels good. It feels exciting. So the Elder, which I think is such a nice way of seeing this structure with the tree and the roots and the learning of the mysteries and transforming. So Taurus, this is a great week for learning, for putting your roots down, for feeling stronger. This is such a blessed week for anything you're putting your attention to that's going to help you grow. So maybe it's a great week for studying or teaching or sharing. It could be a great week for discovering some mysteries or finding out something really beautiful. It's a really wonderful time of moving to that next level. So as we go through to Beltane for you, it's a time of being guided. So listen to the guidance that's coming your way. You're being shown in the right direction, Taurians. Listen to the elders in your life. Who are the elders? Are they people like teachers or parents? Are they trees? Are they mountains? Are they animals? Who are the elders and the guides in your life? Are they your ancestors? This is a great week to work that out and to listen and get guidance from those who know and from the past. So strong energy for you, Taurians. Really powerful turning point, I think, as well. Okay, moving on to our lovely Gemini friends. Lovely Team Gemini, how are you all doing today? Let's see. Okay, let's see. So Simeon saying that he thinks Vila is a Norse goddess of magic. I think Vila is, I think it means light in like Finnish or something. I don't know. I'll have to find it. My geek is failing me, and that upsets me greatly when my geek is failing me. Okay, let's have a little look for the Geminis. Let's have a look and see. Cool. You guys are getting big cards. The High Priestess. When I say big cards, I mean you're getting the Major Arcana cards. So in the Tarot, there is, 78 cards. 22 of those cards are the major arcana, so not much really, and they all represent the big stuff that comes up. They're all the most beautiful cards for the Geminis, and you've got the duality of the two, so everyone knows that Gemini is a duality, is a twins, and you kind of have that two aspect there. The High Priestess, and particularly this High Priestess, it's really going into the mysteries, it's going into your own intuition. Listen to what you feel, listen to your gut instincts, your gut feelings. There's real magic possible this week for you, Gemini. Listen to the moon, the stars, listen to the studying you wish to do. It is a week more to take on, to listen, to feel, to know inward, rather than tell everybody else what's going on. You'll do that next week, that's fine. But it's such a magical time where the mysteries of life will reveal themselves to you. And also that you will know that deep down in yourself, you have all that you need to keep going. You have all that you need within to guide you. And that is such a powerful thing to know, isn't it? We often spend so much time looking outwards to find stuff to make us feel secure and strong. This is a week to know that everything you need is in here. Not me, I mean it's in you. It's not in me. I haven't got everything that you need, but you guys have everything that you need. So Debbie, who is a Gemini, says nice, lovely, and so bang on. Thank you, Debbie, lovely. And yeah, it's a nice card for you guys. Nice energy for the week ahead. So we are going to next our lovely Cancerians. So Cancer, Cancer rising, and Cancer moon. So let's have a look and see for Cancerians this week. Oh, okay. Did you get this last week? I don't know. This is looking very familiar. But no, I don't think you did actually. I think it was the Four of Cups last week. I kind of feel it's very similar. They're both next to each other. So the Cancerians for this week, it's called the Gweedy Twee, make a four. So it's a week, the four is stability. So the four is bringing stability into your life. Why do we say that? Because four makes a square, it makes a box, it makes a home. And actually this is a good week to know that you have a lot of riches around you. You've got a lot of riches in your life, and it's a good week in a way, I think, very much for making money, for feeling strong, for feeling secure. So on that note, that's a fabulous week. And also for having quite a lot within, a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge, a lot of strength. So great for that. But it can be like, don't hold it all in, don't keep it away from other people. Share your heart, share your wisdom, share your love. Don't do what Cancerians do, and I can say that because I've got Cancer rising, is shield up and don't let anyone see what you're really feeling. Shield up with what you've got, what you're doing, and not let anyone access your heart. So be aware of the shield. It has its uses, but sometimes it can be overwhelming, and it doesn't really help us because it makes us feel a bit stuck. So know you've got so much to share, don't hide it all away, and let your heart feel it, even if it's hard. Thank you, thank you. Okay, so Tammy says, thanks Laura, glad you didn't miss Gemini. I'm glad you didn't miss Gemini as well. It's a nice card for the week actually. So we're going on to Leo, Leo rising, Leo moon. Let's see for you guys. Okay, lovely team Leo. I'm going to go at yoga today, aren't I? Cool. I love this card. It's one of my favourites. And it's also a fire sign card. So you Leos are obviously fire signs. Warrior Princess, the gift of courage. So this is a week of going for it. It's, what do they say? Feel the fear, do it anyway. Aim your arrow at what you want. Aim your intentions or what's important for you. Sometimes you just got to say, this is what I'm going to do, and I'm going to put my week's energy towards this. If you do that this week, you can make great things happen. And even if it doesn't happen in 1 week, you'll learn so much and feel so much more positive and braver because of it. By throwing yourself into something this week, Leos, you not only have a great chance of getting it, but also you have the chance of breaking through any restrictions that have been holding you back. So it's a week of following those passions, having the courage to do it, to aim your heart and really fire with all you can. So, and have fun with it as well, because the Warrior Princess is not stuck in her way. She's quite light and bright. Have fun with aiming at your goals, and you're going to do really, really well. And you'll have some fun at the very least. And you definitely will make progress and leap over any blocks. So moving on to Virgos. Virgo rising, Virgo moon. Let's have a look and see what's coming up for you guys. Oh, lovely. So, nice. Again, fiery energy always makes me happy. I love the saying on this, no foe too great. That's what we like to hear. There is no foe too great. So our Virgos out there, No foe is too great. Look at you. You're like the king of the sun. So this is a successful week for you, Virgos. Whatever is coming up for you, whatever you're having to face, you can do it. You got it. You got it and more. And there's also support. It could be support from people around you. It could be support from the universe. It could be like whatever support you need. There is support there. Maybe it's time to take a bit more of a leadership role or step up in some way, but there is a chance of real success this week, and what you do really helps you feel more confident about where you're going. So a very positive and blessed card, and the best week for our Virgos. Basically, whatever's coming up, if you're feeling freaked out by what's going on or concerned, just know you more than got it. You have more than got it, okay? So moving on to Librans, our lovely Libran friends. So let's have a look. Team Libra. Okay. 7 of Cups. Illusion. Look at that one. It's like a bit of a crazy, icky, messy party that went a bit wrong. Depends what, you know. That's your week, Librans. Anyway, next. No, I'm joking. It's not. So it's called Illusion's Depths. This is a bit of... So the card we get after the 7 of Cups is the 8 of Cups. So it's a wake-up call week. The 8 of Cups is coming up for everybody, saying, leave behind what doesn't serve us, leave behind what doesn't work. And sometimes we stay in things because we feel that we ought to, or we're stuck, or we feel like we should, because it means being vulnerable, it means making changes if we don't. But this week, Librans, make the change. It's okay to have parties. Not we can right now, so it's pretty not okay to have parties. Online parties. It's okay to have fun. It's okay to dream. It's okay to be off in your own dream world. But sometimes it's not healthy. And this is about being really clear with what you want and what you don't. Have the courage to go for what you truly want. Sometimes we hide behind fantasies and dreams because it's a bit scary to face actually doing things. And I know that I could feel that sometimes as well. So it is a good card because it's saying, yes, lots of fun. It's like when you eat too much chocolate or you eat too much sugar and you feel a bit sick. If you have too much of a fantasy life or not being totally straightforward with yourself, then it ends up getting a bit messy. It can be fun while it lasts, but the time has come to make a few changes, clear up a bit, and then you're going to feel amazing. And you'll feel like you've got more chance of getting what you truly want, not what you think is okay in the moment. So it's a bit of a soul-searching week, Librans, a time to really search for what is important to you. Clear away the distractions, clear away the clutter emotionally, and go for it. If this could be in an eating way, this could be in a dreaming way, this could be in a how you're treating people way, but if we clear that up and refocus this week, you're going to be so much happier. Okay, brilliant. So the Virgos out there are happy. Yes, Annette and LJ are like, yeah, great, yeah, that was a good card. Again, do check all 3. So if you felt like, okay, that wasn't my favourite one, you can go through to your rising sign and get that side of things as well. Moving to Scorpios, our sexy Scorpios. Let's have a look. What's a Scorpio card for the week? Oh, nice. So you got this card. Lovely, lovely. I love this. Lots of 6s. We've got the 6 of Wands with Virgo for no foe too great, being the champion. You got the 6 of Cups from the lovely Scorpios. And this is all lovely energy. Especially in this deck, it's like really bright. It's called Born of Joy. I feel like we're in such a rebirth time. I don't know about you guys. And emotionally, this week for you, Scorpios, it is an emotional clearing, rebirth, blessing time. So fresh energy, very almost like innocent, like really innocent. And that means kind of going with your true self, going with what you truly want. People around you that support you. This is a great week for finding joy, for finding fun, for finding a sense of innocence and pleasure and play. But it's not pointless, because what comes through that is a new way of seeing the world and a really clear and beautiful perspective. Could be a great time to connect with old friends. It could be a great time to go over some childhood memories or really kind of remember some good times. But I feel like you're going to be put in a lovely sense of emotional clearing and cleansing. It's that feeling of splashing into water on a warm day and feeling so light and beautiful. So that's your energy for the week, Scorpios. And moving on to our Sagittarians, Team Saggy, for the week ahead. Let's see what you got. I did shuffle. Got the same. You got the same energy for our Sagittarian friends. So rebirth week. It's like some kind of emotional baptism. I don't want to put any religious connotations on it, but that is an ancient concept that you go into the water and you come out somehow different. And I think that's the energy for you this week, Saggies. It's like There's something about this week of a blessing. So maybe hold some kind of ceremony around Beltane. Give yourself some time for you, because I feel like it is that sense of clearing the past, doing a release and coming out of that just refreshed and new. You could use water in this ceremony. You could literally do this sense of in the shower or in a paddling pool or whatever. It's sacred if we say it's sacred, you know, the sacred shower, the sacred little paddling pool from the supermarket, whatever it is, you can go into that and just do the ceremony of release of the past and really clear away things that have been holding you down and holding you back. So it's a beautiful card for new energy, for new light and new blessings around you, Sagittarians. So it's a fresh start and enjoy it. Enjoy it. So Simeon says he's Scorpio and feeling this already. Good. I'm glad to hear that. Very much so. And hello to Julie as well. Good afternoon. Lovely to hear from you all. So we're going to Capricorn now. So what we have left is Capricorn and Aquarius, Pisces and Aries. I'd say we'll save the best to last because, but I'd be joking. I'm joking. Let's go on to Capricorns. Okay, let's go on to Capricorns and see what your energy, your card for the week is for Capricorns. Oh, nice. You guys are getting good stuff. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. So the Dancer King, the gift of wisdom, is a water elemental, a water king with a water dragon. This is, wow, this is really creative. Dropping on the floor. It's really creative. It's magical. So when we look at the dragons, they're like the elemental force of what element we're looking at. So we're looking at the force of water, which is the force of emotions, of our deep and true selves. So this is a brilliant time for tapping into your true emotions and what drives you. This is a time to play, to be creative, to delve into the soul, to delve into whatever it is that inspires you. When the kings come up in the readings, they're more structured. So you may decide to make something more strong decision this week, or it could be an emotional week, it could be a romantic decision you're going to make, it could be a plan that you're putting into the future, it could be action that you're taking around the heart, around creativity. But as long as it's joyful and following your true path, it's a beautiful card. It's the gift of wisdom. And interestingly, wisdom doesn't come from the thoughts in this deck. It comes from the heart and the play and the deep soul. So it's joyful heart wisdom and sharing that and exploring that this week and maybe doing something practical with it for our lovely Capricorns. So let's move on to Aquarius, Team Aqua. What is Aquarian's card for the week? Do let me know in the comments how you're resonating with your cards for the week, if you like. I'm always lovely to know. So Aquarians. Okay, cool. A lot of major arcanas popping up this week. The Hanged Man. Panic not. This card often has the connotations of, you know, hanged men. But especially, I love this deck because you've got the glyph of the she, which is a glyph of connecting with the fairy realm and the she. So it's like a gateway between the worlds. That's what this energy is. And so this is being, the perspective is the foot is there and the person's hanging sort of that way. So you are in a place between right now, and there'll be a time to dive into everything. There'll be a time to dive into the mysteries and the magic. There'll be a time to move forward. But maybe this week is not it. Maybe this week is waiting. So again, I always talk about this when this card comes up, but the story of Odin hanging himself on Yggdrasil for 9 days and 9 nights and really putting himself through it, you know, really putting himself through it to receive the wisdom of the runes, to receive the wisdom. So there is something worth it. What you're doing right now, what you're having to wait for, what you're having to maybe sacrifice, what you're having to work towards and hold on for is worth it. And there'll be a time very soon when you'll be moving forward. But right now, see things from a different perspective. Enjoy being in between. Allow that wisdom to come through to you and, yeah, get ready to move forward when the time is right. So, moving on to Pisces. Hi there, Saskia. Hi there, everybody. Moving on to Pisces. So, I know there's a Pisces earlier. Claire, your card is here for the Pisces. So, let's have a little look and see. What do Pisces have for this week? Okay, interesting. 2 cards again, and one of them is the card of the week. So, we've got 2 coming out. But they're both linked. So, you know, earlier we had this is for Cancers as well, Cancerian. So the 2 water signs, apart from Scorpio, have both got this. And so the energy of with this week is structure, emotionally and practically. This is a great week for getting things done, for kind of building something for yourself, but just be aware to keep moving with it. 4 can be a stagnant number. It's great for security, but it can be stagnant. And when we get stagnant, we kind of get grumpy and greedy and hold back. And with the maker, you've got this opportunity to dig up something beautiful and do something with it. So when you find treasure, what do we do with treasure? Do we hold it and keep it back? Or do we explore with it? Do we adventure with it? Do we move forward with it? Do we take the opportunity as a call to go out the door? Not literally go out the door. We're not going out the door. We're staying in the door. But within the call to go out the door and journey and adventure and take the opportunities to move forward. If we hold back, we may achieve something, but we get a bit stuck. If we go with it and go on that adventure, take the opportunity, say yes to the opportunities that are coming our way, you could go very, very far this week, Pisceans. So nice. Okay, finally to our Aries-nesses, the Aries folk out there, Aries rising and Aries moon as well. We got the Tower last week. What is coming up for Aries this week? Okay. I'm not being what's the right word, on purpose picking up 2 cards, but they came out and I was going to keep this one. This one was staying, but interesting energy. So woo, I threw the bad one away. What a shame. I'll get it in a sec. So the Lovers card and then the 5 of Swords. So the Lovers card is, look at that, reaching out and connecting. It is the Beltane card, isn't it? Just like it's the duality of masculine, of feminine. It's the magic of creativity and fertility and the passion of the opposites being combined and what that creates. This is a stunning card, and it's about beauty of nature. Like at its core, the Lovers is about the basis of nature, because without fertility we wouldn't be here. So you get a biology lesson as well. Brilliant. We wouldn't be here, you know. And in the land and the essence of fertility and the rising of energy and the sap rising, I'm getting all excited, and sun and the moon, balance of all the beauty. So it is a romantic week, but it's also a week for maybe balancing the within, balancing our own drives, getting ourselves in a really good and positive and creative space. The one that I dropped, I will go and get it, excuse me a second, here we go. The one that I dropped is how my brain's been recently. The 5 of Pentacles, the Winter Spite. I can't have it. It's not for me. What if I can't do it? What if I fail? What if my tree is going to go all empty and I'm going to be left behind by the world? There is no left behind by the world. There's only divine flow, power and union and harmony. So choose that. You know, we've got a choice. We can choose this. We can go bugger. And there's days we'll feel like this, but on a higher level we're being asked to choose this. Choose passion, choose connection, choose your mission and the fertility of life. And that's within as well, our own inner fertility and our own inner passion. So the Lovers is opportunities and chances to move forward. So that concludes the forecast for the week, with everyone's cards and also the Goddess card and the Oracle card for the week ahead. I hope you enjoyed it, and I really hope that you have a good week and that you enjoy Beltane on May the 1st. And you can also celebrate it on May the 31st by leaving out a gift for the fairies overnight. And if you can, get into the garden and get the first dew on Beltane morning. It's a blessing from the Fae for the year ahead. So enjoy the energy, really go out into the land and enjoy this. And thank you so much for watching. And I'll be later on Instagram for the meditation for Monday. See you guys soon. Have a fabulous week. Love you loads. Bye.